Good morning and welcome to my live stream. I'm your host, Bob Pace, and hold on one second here. And we're here to fight CPS. Now, we got someone in the room, so welcome who just came in the room. Glad to see you. I'm glad you found me. Um, who am I? Well, I've already introduced my name, but I'm a loving father and a husband. And I've been fighting CPS now for 15 years. It all started back in 2010. Now, you're probably wondering if some of you don't know what CPS is. I call it the Child Protection System. It's a government entity that was started in 62 by an act of Congress that directed social services to put a group of social workers together to watch and protect our children from neglect and abuse. Also, they're supposed to do something called family reunification, when they feel it's necessary to take the child into custody. There should be all efforts to put together a family reunification plan, because studies have shown that the best parents to raise our children are the biological parents. The parents that created the children are the best. And if they have a slip up, it can be corrected through parenting classes and through programs such as domestic violence and drug rehab. Uh, but we really want to work on that. And that seems to be lost a lot lately. I found out that there's child protection systems found in every county in every state. 50% of the time you're going to encounter a rogue one. You have a 50-50 chance of not having a fair deal with your case. And I'm interested in those people. The people that can't afford an attorney, and it's not their fault they're low income, but I'm here as a resource. I'm educated. I'm a giving father, a loving husband, and I have 43 years of marriage experience. I've helped raise 6 children, and I have over 61 years of working in life, and I have a lot of life skills. I give a lot of my time to a lot of organizations like the Boy Scouts of America, the American Red Cross, the uh, AYSO Soccer, the International Surfing Museum, the International Walk of Fame, the International Surfing Association, the United States Surfing Federation, and so forth. I've given so much of my time over the years as a volunteer. And the last couple of years, I've been doing this, helping out you guys to keep your children or bring your families back together again. And I relay the experiences that I have heard from over 3,000 people that come in here. This is an international live stream, and people from around the world have been participating. I have now over 26 countries, including the United States and all 50 states that have texted or called in or whatever. And one of the things you can do right away is to text me a message or a comment. It should be about CPS, and all I ask is I have your name and your location. And if you're outside the United States, put your country, your city and country. And in the United States, I know all the states, so that's no problem knowing that you're in the USA. And that's one way. Another way that you can participate in this live stream is to be a guest on my live stream. I have an email. It's bobp@vincentwdavis.com. It's on my banner up there right now. There are 14 live streams I do a week. That's twice a day I'm on. I'm on at 10 a.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. on Saturday and Sunday. Then at nighttime, every night of the week, I'm on at 7 p.m. Those times are given to you Pacific Standard Time. And I'm on the west coast of California, south of Los Angeles, a place called Surf City, USA, 3 blocks from the beach. And I, too, was a victim of CPS. I had to fight them when they took my children. Yes, they took 3 of my youngest children. I have 6 that I've helped raise. And these youngest children are very precious to me. They're in school, they're not in danger. But like a fool, I gave them my children, thinking that that's what I was supposed to do. And thinking that it'd be a short-term thing. But it did not turn out to be a short-term thing. I found out that they lie, they cheat, they embezzle money, and they retaliate. It's one of the worst agencies you ever could be involved in. I don't know if it's the kind of atmosphere that they generate among their social workers or what. I just can't believe that people, well, it's the quality of people in my case. And I'm only speaking again in my county, the counties I've talked to other people. Every county has a CPS agency. Some are called the Department of Children and Family Services. That's LA County. Some are called the Child Protection Services. That's Orange County. Those are in California. If you go to Prescott, Arizona's Department of Children's Services. If you go to Richmond, Kentucky, it's called the Cabinet. Every place will have a different name. But everybody knows the acronym CPS. Most of the time it means Child Protection System. It's a government entity that is supposed to protect our children from neglect, abuse, and do family reunification. It's supposed to help out all families, all backgrounds. And that is something that you have to go through with that. Now, besides being a guest on my live stream, I can take 9 of you. There are approximately, the rules are simple. And I want to thank you for the emoji, the like emoji, the thumbs up from Andrea Nazbima. All right, thank you. And I'm not sure if you're from the United States or from another country, but welcome. The emails you send, you just make sure you put your name, your email, and your phone number. And then I'll forward to my show producer and she will put you on. Rules are simple. There's no eating or smoking in the show, no profanity. We're here to talk about the child protection system, and we are respectful to one another. Respectful. That's really important because this is a touchy and serious matter. And I know that a lot of you are maybe first time exposed or been exposed, and some of you are my regulars. And I appreciate all my regulars. There are so many of you that do some hard work in there. And I love it when you guys come in and talk to me or call me or things like that. Now, the last thing that you can do right now is to call in. You can actually call in on my phone. That's my work number, 626-698-0990. And I'll gladly answer the call during my show hours. I can't work. I can't call you or talk to you before or after. My show time is the only time that I can do that. Right now, I used to make a lot of calls to help get clients for my attorney. But right now, he's cut that back right now. Hopefully in the future, I'll have that back again. Now, the other number you see on the screen, that is my number of the office. If you want to hire a first class attorney who can defend you, his name is Vincent W. Davis. He was my attorney. He is schooled in the areas of juvenile law, family law, and dependency law. That's the three areas for the CPS. He is also a trial attorney. He has a criminal law background and he can defend you on criminal matters. So he's multi-purpose. He also is a civil rights attorney. He can do lawsuits. He can do lawsuits. Because when your case is over, your social worker may have committed perjury. That means she lied on the stand. Mine did, and it was tough. It really was tough. That's creepy. And good morning, Aaron from Tennessee. Erin's been with me for a good while. She's a beautiful person. Two of her children had her that their she lost two of her children, and she has another one that she's trying to get back. And she wanted to start a Facebook group, and she started a Facebook group for her regulars. Great. If you could send the link to the Facebook group, that'd be great. I'd love to join the group, Aaron. I'd love to join your group. Now, Aaron is from Tennessee, and I've had several people from Tennessee lately. Several people. It seems like they're very corrupt there. They're very corrupt. Uh, my contact lens has gone off centered. I can't get it back on the center of my eyeball so I can take it out and rest my eye. Oh boy. Oh boy, 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 boy. Uh, Well, we got some regulars coming into the room. Uh, Erin had told about a new group she started, and if Bartley and Christina want to join them, I'm pretty sure Erin will tell you how. Good morning, Lisa. Bartley from Montana. It's good to see you. I hope you're staying warm. And Lisa wants to join the group, Erin. And good morning, Christina. I got your emails and your texts and so forth. Christina, by the way, Lisa Bartley is from Montana. Christine Reynosa is from Nevada, Las Vegas, Nevada. And Lisa says, I got to have my son in church with me. It was beautiful. Oh, that is so beautiful. Things looking better for Lisa. She eventually is going to get her son back. I know she's working hard at it. Yeah, I got the PM, Christina. I need to review it. Lisa says, Bob, I got the approval from the department that I can have my son for Thanksgiving at my support friends' home and their family. My support friend was also approved for me watching me in my home with my son. Oh, that's so beautiful, Lisa. I hope some of the things I do help you. I just got my parent to classes certificate yesterday. Congratulations. Oh, Lisa, you sound so much better. Oh boy, it warms my heart when I hear one of the people I'm working with a long time is getting their son back. She has a 5-year-old son. She wants to do homeschooling. Lisa does with her son, and she's had a horrible experience where the biological father has raped her, and she they don't seem to be really cared to her because she was once in foster care herself. She was a child of foster care, and later on, when you have children, you don't have your records expunged. They come after you. They come after you. They do that. They do that all the time. Well, thank you too, Lisa. Well, let me see what Christina's got for me. Why is Faye not interested? I don't understand. Oh no, I can't believe that one of the people has gotten so bad. Christina has done so much here. She has done so much here. Oh, Christina, you've done so much. Oh boy. Now that's distressing news to hear about Faye. Oh boy. Uh, oh boy, falling apart. I think my eyeball. I can't get my contact lens to go into my center of my eyeball. It's in the corner. My eyes were so tired. Maybe because of my age, it gets harder. I don't know. Uh, Lisa, Christina is sending her synopsis to Julie for Washington. Christina Reynosa is asking Lisa Bartley if you know about that. Um, your message is, let me see here. I hear you, which is Andrea from Illinois, Chicago, Illinois. And do you see my message, Bob? Well, I just see your first message. Aaron says the group is Fight CPS with Bob Pace live stream wrigglers. Okay, I'll look up that group. I'll look up that group, Aaron. Aaron says her group is Fight CPS with Bob Pace live stream regulars. Oh, that's nice. Lisa is saying thank you to Christina for writing what she writes there. That is so good. Yes, it was super nice, Lisa. Thank you so much. You guys are not asking me any questions about CPS this morning. I'm on here to help you. All you have to do is send me a text message. Now, I mentioned that we have over 3,000 people that have contacted me from 26 countries. So far, it's Indonesia, Bangladesh, India, then in the Middle East, it's Saudi Arabia, Iraq, and Libya. Then over in the continent of Africa, it's Liberia, Sudan, Republic of Congo, Rwanda, Mozambique, and the South African country with its provinces. Then up to Europe, it's United Kingdom, England, Scotland, Wales, and then I have Germany, Denmark, and Sweden. Then across the pond, I got North America, I got Canada and its provinces, the United States and all 50 states, including Washington, D.C., which is not a state. Then south of the border, I have Mexico. And then in Central America, I have Belize. And then in South America, north of Brazil, on the East Coast, I have Grenada. Then across the South Pacific, I have New Zealand, and the land down under, Australia and its states. So that's 56 countries. It's a lot of countries. And I'm so glad I can help people by just them asking me a simple question. And I try, from my experience, I have 5 rules that developed, and you should try to follow them. One is you need to get a real attorney. And if you're going to not have the funds to get one, you need to use that court appointed attorney and make sure he works for you. If not, get a new one. 2, document everything, record everything, go meet in public spaces, get a notebook, 3-ring binder, put dividers in it, put all your paperwork, organize it, create a time log incident form. Just have to devote 3 lines to each incident. It's real simple. The first line is the date and time of the incident, and whether you talked on the phone or met in person, the name, the phone number, or the name of the place, the address. And then you want to list on that first line the people that were part of it. Your second line is a summary of what the incident was about, and the third line is the outcome of the incident. If you don't know it, leave a space and come back to it later. Okay? Anyway, um, uh, number 3 rule is say no to social workers, say no to the police, don't let them in your home, and certainly don't talk to them when you're at urgent care or at the emergency room at the hospital. And especially if you're having a baby, you don't need to talk to them. You have to protect your rights. All you have to do is tell them I have an attorney. I want my attorney present. You're guaranteed your constitutional rights at any legal matter that you have representation at all times of your legal matter. So you can ask for that. Number 4 is how to use the internet and how to use Chat GPT. There are AI sources that help you find the answer. It's so important you phrase your question right. It's always the city, the state, and the country, followed by CPS, and then you type your question you have. And that's the format. 5 is make copies of everything and put them in an envelope, like your driver's license, marriage certificate, birth certificates, your children's grade reports, those things. You need to have all those things inside the envelope and have with you along with your notebook. And that will help you through your case. And Christina says that she has kin from Granada by Spain. I think you're saying Spain. I'm glad you are. Thank you, Christina. You have relatives around the world. That's great. That's great. And um, that's so super. That's so super. Mm. Okay. We got about 10 more minutes left of my show. I'm trying to answer everything that you guys have thrown at me. I have two love emojis, one from Christina and the other one from Andre Nashvamana. Thank you guys for the emojis and the thumbs up. Those are really great. Make sure to click the follow button if you want to follow me. And if you want to be notified, click the notification button. You can send me emojis. They're great. Stars are good. Love and smiley faces and thumbs up. Those are all good emojis. So far, no one's asked any questions, but I'd like to. Okay. Oh, thank you, Christina. You gave a good detail about your family tree. That's great. About the explorers from Spain. Oh, man, my nose is really stopped up. Ugh. And it bothers me when I have my contact lens and I can't get it. Oh, after this, I got to go to the eye doctor to get it moved or get it taken out. It's really becoming hard on my eyes. Anyway, we have about 10 more minutes. At 11 o'clock, or actually 9 more minutes, 11 o'clock, I'll have to close my show down. It goes to from 10 to 11. And again, if somebody had a question, I can try to help you. Right now, Christina's done a lot of great writing to a lot of great people. And I thank Christina for that. Now, I've talked about my 5 rules. There's lots of things that I can talk about. The Indian child welfare, the of 1978, which turned over the caring of our children to the Indian tribes. For almost 100 years, they've been kidnapped and placed in their private schools and never see their families again. That is our first immigrants to our country, the Native American Indians here. I mean, it's unbelievable how far back we have people. I'm talking tens of thousands of years that people living in this North America where we're at. And we'll continue to do so. Technology has really risen really well. But one thing I do know, we need to take care of our family. Good morning and welcome to my live stream. How can I help you? Oh, hi, Andrea. Yes, you are. I need to. Let me see. I hear you. Is who you are, right? Yeah, great. You said, do you see my message? What message are we talking about? Okay. Okay. Let me give you my correct email. I may have given the wrong one. It's Bob P. at Vincent W. Davis. I think I've been giving everybody uh, B. Pace, but it's actually Bob P.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Okay.
I know, I heard you show last night.
Yeah,
You don't have a lot of time right now because we're 9-1 and so.
that's all right.
Other people can hear me.
Yes.
For just a second.
Yes.
I'm going to read you my email, okay? Okay. So it says, hi, Bob. I've been watching your room for about a month now. I see the Chicago area, but honestly, it's a smaller river town an hour south of the city called Kankakee. I really appreciate how you spend your time in helping folks. So, my daughter was kidnapped from school on April 29th, 2024. A caseworker came up to my door without her. He said that there's a sexual molestation accused against me, the mother. She's been in foster care system since then. So since April 20 to April 9th, 2024. I had court last Wednesday, the 19th. I have done all the services, but the court said I have not done any of them. For example, I did a substance abuse assessment. They self-reported the substance abuse assessment, and they won't take it. I don't know if there's another way to get a substance abuse assessment without talking to somebody. So that's kind of like a lie, okay? So then, how else could I get a substance abuse assessment? I don't know. They would never recognize it, even though they said because they're people.
Well, do you have a copy? Did you have a copy of that substance report and entered into court?
Yes, sir. Everything. I had everything. On Wednesday, I mean, so I'm going to continue with the email. Aquarium Wednesday, services, okay. Substance abuse. Okay. Secondly, I did 30-day IOP or an intensive tool outpatient program where I took a breathalyzer and urine test so intensive outpatient treatment, okay? I went to a hospital. It's 30 days. I went to that. And I still wouldn't take it. It's substance abuse class psychiatric, which they ignored. They refused to give me a TRT class that fits my schedule. They said, Andrea, on Thursday at 5 o'clock is your only option. And I said, hey guys, I'm a home health care aide right now. I work in the evening. Can you just give me one in the morning? They refused. I took one on my own, which was accredited to the state of Illinois and accepted by CPS and in the county of Kankakee, and they refused that too. So they refused that. I am doing another one. It's the second psychiatric evaluation, where the place they told me to go, and they ignored that too because they said they have to get it from the source, not from me. So in court, okay, they didn't accept any of my service claims, okay, and I don't know. My lawyer will not give me any of the paperwork from that. So, for example, every time we go to court here in Kankakee, he knows he's a public defender. Everyone knows but me what you're talking about. He will not help me. He refuses to give me copies of the paperwork they're talking about me. So, I go into court, they have this jurors on Andrea, right? And no one wanted to show it to me. They refused to give me any information, and I contacted the clerk's office at the courthouse about 3 weeks ago and asked for a copy of the transcript from a certain date where the worker who committed perjury on stand, and the judge refuses to give me that paperwork. Also, again, they're telling all these people, for example, the psychiatrist, the psychologist, whoever, that I have turned in Kankakee for assaulting people with a rifle in the street in front of my house, which I do not. Now, my case has been going on for almost 600 days. And I don't know what I can do, but now, as of Friday, which I showed you last night, my daughter doesn't even want to visit me because she has been brainwashed to the point that she doesn't think I've done anything to help.
Right. Well, first of all, you don't have a real attorney. Are you using a court-appointed attorney?
No, I'm going to tell you something. I know this case is like 500 some odd days old. I talked to another lawyer here in Juliet, Illinois, which is like an hour north of here, Kankakee. But she said, hey, Andrea, what, the only thing you're too far deep in shit. Now, I have money to hire a lawyer, but not Vincent, okay? Plus, I'm in Illinois, as you know.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. I mean, I want to get the paperwork, okay? I want my records from the court. It doesn't necessarily be the minutes when she committed perjury, but at least what she has to say about me every every time we go to court, they won't give me that document, which is called, quote, air quote, a court order. It's a very simplistic term, but that's what they're calling the form here. And so no one lets me see what they're saying about me in court. And then everything that I've done, even my public defender, this is a very small town, very small river town outside of, like I said, hours south of the city of Chicago. And I mean, it's very corruptive. I know I have a right to those transcripts. I know I have a right to those documents, what they say about me, and the refusing to acknowledge any of my services. And I've done it in small town of the hospital here called Riverside Hospital. And I did the program in the hospital.
When you show the documents to the judge, what does the judge say?
No, he won't let me show it to her. I gotta speak to the public defender, but she will not let me.
Okay, I asked you if you had a public defender. I thought you had a real attorney. If you have a public defender, you're at the mercy when you use a public defender. You're not going to win your case. You're going to have to keep telling your public defender that if you don't do your job, I'll sue you for negligence, and I'll call up the state capitol and report you to the state bar and have your license suspended. You can do that. You can tell them. And you can replace a public defender. You go to the public defender's office in the courthouse and ask them, I want a new public defender. It's very important that they defend you. Now, if you have those documentations. Okay.
I can afford a lawyer. I just sold one of my houses, okay? I'm in Yankee Key, like I said, hours outside Chicago. I sold a house. I can afford a lawyer, not Vincent, okay? I can't afford him. But I can afford a real lawyer here. But
yes.
If you think that it's too late after almost 600 days for me to get someone, I want the paperwork. There's also a CD the day after my daughter said I sexually molested her. That's why she's not here. It was April 9th, 2024. So April 10th, 2024, she was at some like little service area for Children's Network here in the area, and they interviewed her. And she said, on the tape, which I watched, she said, I don't like what I got for my 13th birthday, so I went to the school and said my mom molested me. Furthermore, she recanted over the summer in court. She recanted and wrote a letter to the judge and her lawyer, the guardian lady, that says, I made it all up. My mom didn't touch me. I'm sorry. And then, here we are. I court that Wednesday. Just saying, I don't think the service is done, which I have, okay? And then I've done everything that I asked you to do, and then still saying that she's not coming home.
Well, here's two things are working against you. One, if you use a court-appointed attorney, they're not going to fight. So it's kind of like you spin your wheels for nothing. Two, if your daughter doesn't feel good about you, all you can do is say, I love you, daughter. If that's how you feel, you can't force. How old is she? How old is that girl?
She's 14, but
yeah. They all are. They all are. But the problem is she's been coached. She's been coached. And there's exactly. My daughter, who's 12 at the time, was coached, and she ended up divorcing mom and dad. And I kept pushing the window, and it's sad. But she's 23 now. I'm not seeing her since 12. So for the last 11 years.
Okay. But you know what? My daughter was fine up until Wednesday when we in court, when they're all telling her in court, she comes to court, that I have done nothing to help her.
Well, they're going to. Yeah. But you can't change people's minds. That's the sad part about this crazy world we live in. There are bad people in this world, and there's bad people in the court systems, bad people in CPS. It's in the same way in politics. It's the same way. We have a guy who's trying to lead our country right now, but no one will give him the time of day because they think he's awful for what he's doing. And so what's happening is that people everywhere is bad mouthing somebody so bad. They have no respect for one another. No respect. And that is the sad part about this world. There are good people and bad people, and you're not going to change them. I don't know. I believe in God, and the way to be a person to believe in God is to treat others like I like to be treated. So I'm very respectful to people, and I turn my face to one side and turn my face to the other side like Jesus did. So I know your frustrations. I feel for you. And I'd like to continue this on, Andrea.
We made decent money. You know, 4 different cases before this one when they threw it out because she's making spoiled rotten. I was 37 when I had her. We lived in this 6-bedroom, 3-bedroom house in beautiful towers.
I know. I've been there. I know that. I had the most. Yeah, I had. Yeah.
I had to go to interview with the police there the day after, and they interviewed me in a interrogation room, and I was not charged with anything.
They like to feed on people. Yeah, but the problem being is it's so hard. What I've learned from dealing with all this matter, and if I had to do it all over again, I would start off, and I did. I sold my home. My home would be worth $2 million today.
I know.
And it's gone.
Wow.
I lost over $1 million at home. And it was my forever home. It took me 45 years to get that home. Of course, I had a job at one time that made $250,000 a year. So, I had the income to support it. I had the income to support my family. But all the money in the world will not make your family happy. And I learned a very valuable lesson. It's not the money that counts. And and it's not the activities. I had my family on so many activities. Soccer, Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, camping out, traveling, going to different countries. I mean, everything fell apart when I lost my job. Instead of the family saying, "We'll help you out, Dad. We'll help you out." Suddenly I had to cut off my allowance to my wife. I had to cut off my allowance to my kids. I could no longer go out to dinner. I had to do all this stuff because I tried to work. At age 60, it's hard to get work because their guest people are old. They don't like old people working jobs.
I'm 51.
Right.
51. I know what it's like.
I know.
I'm right behind you.
Yeah. So I hear what you're saying. What I'd like to do, Andrea, it's 11 o'clock and it's after 11 and I have to go. But I'd like to continue this, Andrea. I thank you for the call in, and I thank you for being supportive and being in my room. And we can keep talking about it and work through it. It may take 3 or 4 sessions, but if you talk to Lisa Bartley, she's finally getting to see her son around. Her son, of course, is only 5, so he's not been ruined too bad. Yeah, and so she's. Yeah.
My name is Andrea. Like Frank, A-Z-E-J-A-S. Andrea Fazekas.
Yeah.
If you join me, I appreciate it.
It's not Lisa, it's Aaron. Aaron's got the group. It's a group called Fight CPS with Bob Pace live stream regulars. So that's the group. You look it up on Facebook, Fight CPS with Bob Pace live stream regulars.
Okay. Thank you for everything you do, Bob. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll be talking to you again. I'll talk to you again soon. And again, I want to, pardon? I'll be on again. Okay, I'll see you then maybe at 7. Okay, I'll see you, all right? All right. Thank you. Thank you, Andrea. That was Andrea from Chicago. She is, her handle is I Hear You. And so that was her. We want to thank Bartley for all that she's said tonight. And a special thank you to Christina Reynoso, who's trying to help other people. I'm distressing news that Faye Manley, one of my regulars in here, who used to be a co-host of my show, is going through some time. I noticed in her post on Facebook. She's gone through so much. I thank you, Aaron, for forming the group Fight CPS with Bob Pace. And I look forward to seeing you there. And so, Aaron, thank you. And who else do we have here? Christina, already thanked Christina. And I've already thanked, I think that's it. It's Aaron, Lisa Bartley, Aaron from Tennessee, Lisa Bartley from Montana, Christina Reynoso from Nevada. And we have I Hear You from Chicago, Illinois. And I think that's everybody. Well, God bless you all. I'm going to take my phone number down and put on a federal government entity up there. Check out the website, call the phone numbers. There's the email that you can send things to. Now, if you're not successful at the county level or at the state level, that's the federal level you go to. That's the federal level you go to. So I'll leave that on. Now, whatever you do, do not stop fighting for your children. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. Come here and talk about it. And with that being said, there'll be a short video after I end this show here. So this is Bob and Andrea saying goodbye. I'll see you all tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Please watch the video. Please. Oh, we got somebody just called in. I said, okay, question mark. Christina, what's the question mark about? You leaving a question mark. Text me, Christina. Text me. I don't know what the question mark is. Anyway, I'm going to go.
A vivid picture is encrypted in your mind as the critics get in line like they're witnessing a crime. But then you notice there's a shiver in your spine from the feelings of discontentment and bitterness combined. Heartbroken when you listen to the judges, another kid's innocence corrupted. And if you go against then it's destructive. Consider this predicament the toughest, but we believe in a system fit for justice. Child Protective Services only pretends to save it. The one solution for this is worthy of instant praises. 30 years of experience with relentless cases. Allow me to introduce them. This is Vincent Davis defending you when they don't think a mother fits the role. Is it juvenile dependency or government control? Observe the pain in their eyes. It's time for us to realize we are the last ones left. Put your faith in